We continue to follow developing news tonight. Governor Mike DeWine announced he tested positive for coronavirus this afternoon. He received the results while on the way to greet President Trump in Cleveland. The governor said he is not showing symptoms and that the results come as a big surprise. Good evening to you, everybody. I'm Carrie Charles.
I'm Colleen Marshall. The governor also gave an update this afternoon from his home in Cedarville, where he's planning to quarantine now for the next 2 weeks. We have team coverage for you. Ted Hart was the only reporter to meet with DeWine at the governor's mansion in Bexley. Dan Perlman, the only local reporter in Cedarville right now, getting reaction from near the governor's home.
But we start with NBC4's Eric Halpern, who is at the Department of Public Safety with more on what the governor had to say about his positive test. Eric.
Carrie and Colleen, the governor started off his press conference this afternoon by saying that he is feeling okay, that he only has a headache, which he said is not unusual for him. He then took questions from reporters for about a half an hour. He said that he got tested again today and that then his inner circle, which he called his inner bubble, the people he spends some time with, First Lady Fran DeWine, the troopers who drive him and his media team, that they also got tested. They're still waiting for those results, hoping to get them back tonight. Of course, the governor was asked if he knows where he could have gotten the coronavirus. Given the limited number of people he says he's been around, and he says they are still trying to figure that out.
Basically, everybody I've been around has had a mask on, and I've had a mask on, and that's kind of been our protocol. So, you know, going back to 5 questions ago, I don't know where I got it. You know, we've kind of replayed through, you know, where that could have occurred, and we just don't, frankly, we just can't figure it out.
And the governor says he will still be able to effectively lead the state as governor. Usually he gives those COVID-19 updates twice a week from here at the Department of Public Safety headquarters, but because he is going to be quarantining, he will be giving those updates from home in Cedarville. He says he still plans to have an update tomorrow. Live and local for you in Columbus, I'm Eric Halpern, NBC4.
Eric, thanks. And the governor delivered that statement from his home in Cedarville. That's about 30 minutes east of Dayton, and where he will spend the next 2 weeks recovering and in quarantine.
NBC4's Dan Perlman, the only local reporter there tonight. And Dan, what did the governor have to say about how he's still feeling? Everybody keeps waiting to see, are those symptoms showing up?
Yeah, you know, Colleen, right now they're not. The governor says he has a little bit of a headache, but other than that, he's feeling well. In fact, just a short time ago, he took a couple seconds and he waved to us from his front porch right over there at his home in Cedarville. I asked him if he's happy to be home. He told me, and I quote, "I'm always happy to be home." When he got here, he let his dogs out, seemed to play with them for a little bit. Then we chatted from a very safe distance across his front yard. He walked me through his day. He left here at 6 a.m. He was heading to the airport in Cleveland to meet President Trump. Then it was around 11 o'clock. He told me he found out he was positive for COVID-19, so he returned to Central Ohio. That's where his wife, Fran, was also tested. Her result unknown at this point. So right now, both she and the governor are here at home in Cedarville awaiting those results. The governor says he will, of course, quarantine here for the next 14 days, and this will be where he conducts all of his work for the state. Now, I do want to send it over to our Ted Hart. Ted, I know you caught up with the governor shortly after he got this positive test result. How was he feeling once he got back to Bexley?
Well, he seemed upbeat, and, you know, even before he had actually gotten back from Cleveland, the governor's office had signaled that both Mike DeWine and First Lady Fran DeWine would get tested again, and that happened here at the mansion in Bexley this afternoon, and they are now awaiting those test results. And when he arrived, we did speak briefly with the governor again. He seemed upbeat. Take a look at what he had to say. Governor, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Feel good.
No symptoms. Are you surprised by all of this?
Big surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, big surprise. We're not around hardly anybody.
Mrs. DeWine, you doing okay? Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
And a spokesperson for the governor said that Mr. and Mrs. DeWine have been very careful about limiting their exposure to others, including, if not especially, Mrs. DeWine's elderly mother. Now, assuming that the governor's test in Cleveland was not a false positive, the DeWines will now quarantine in Cedarville, as Dan said, for the next couple of weeks. Local for UN Live in Bexley, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Thank you. And the governor's test, as you might imagine, has brought new attention to his overall health.
Yeah, so he's 73 years old, making him the second oldest governor in the country today and the oldest governor in Ohio history. It also puts him in a high-risk category. According to the CDC, about 4 in 5 coronavirus deaths come from people who are older than 65. In the early 2000s, he also spent some time in the hospital being treated for asthma and pneumonia. During his 2018 campaign, his doctor said DeWine maintains a very healthy lifestyle and was in very good health.
And the governor's positive test is just one of more than 1,100 new cases confirmed in the state today. The Ohio Department of Health reports more than 97,000 Ohioans have been reported to be having COVID during the pandemic. More than 11,000 of those needed to spend time in the hospital. 22 more deaths were linked to the virus today, bringing the total above 3,600.
We will continue to bring you the latest from the governor and his team as he begins to recover from the virus. Stay with NBC4 and NBC4i.com for updates on all COVID-19 related stories taking place in Central Ohio.